let's talk about reading and referencing this week. When you read a textbook, you'll notice that there's not the extent of referencing that you see in an academic article, and there's not the amount of referencing that's required of you in your writing. For example, I took this paragraph from the chapter that you'll read this week from the textbook, and you'll see here that there are no references involved. Textbooks do this because they're kind of summarizing what other people have done. Your job is to show referencing for a couple of reasons. One is to show the marker that you've done the work. You've gone out, you've found articles that are relevant, you've read them, and you've worked out what it is that you need to take from them. Secondly, and most importantly, we want you to be writing about things that are worthwhile, things that have been researched, things that have been shown to be effective or relevant. So in this case, let's go through and see where we would be wanting to find references. In a paragraph, when you're a beginning writer, you might take most of your information from one source. And in that case, it's very important to carefully show where that information has come from. You should be aiming, though, to look at multiple authors in order to create your text. So whenever you say something, let's have an example here. Effective learners have gained understanding of the individual and social processes necessary to learn how to learn. Now, if you handed this in, I would be wanting to know where you found this information. So places like this, we would be wanting to see references. Any new ideas, your marker is going to think, where did this come from? And any time that you are creating a paragraph, adding any information without a reference, you're probably going to have your marker say, where did you find this? Who says? Because we're not always looking for your opinion. We're looking in an academic essay for you to have done the research and to have found what is said about that particular topic. So in that case, you would never submit a paragraph like this that had no references involved in it. Our aim is to be looking at 2, 3, or more, because this shows that you're going out looking, finding the research. Even better than that is sometimes that you'll read something. For example, let's say the effective learners sentence here. More than one person will agree with this statement. If you find that more than one person agrees with this, you can show that in your referencing by adding 2 authors to your citation, to the reference information. What that tells your marker is that you've been reading widely enough to start finding patterns, to start finding similarities in research, and that is a very effective way to reference in your work. That's it for today.